You've been thrown in a Swedish prison before, right?
Yes, I was.
What is that? I'm just curious. Sweden's known for, a lot of hospitality. Seems really nice country. How's Swedish prison?
Swedish prison is not nice.
No?
No. I got in a fight with some bouncers. They wanted to take me out. I was too busy, too excited, apparently. That's what they said. But when I walked in, they already said, the first thing they said, "Hey, boss, you got to tone it down tonight." And I go, that's a weird thing to say. Why wouldn't I? And I'm just dancing around. And then they said I was bothering a customer. The customer was actually buying a drink for me at that moment. And they said, no, you have to move away. They put me into this back doors, 2 doors, fire escape, big marble stairs going down. And then, he told me I had to go. And I said, sure, no problem. I would love to leave. I said, can you tell my buddy? He's from Holland. He's a bald guy. So he knows I'm outside. He says, you don't understand. And he starts pushing me. I said, dude, there's no reason to touch me, when I don't want any trouble. And then he says, you won't listen. I said, hey, dude, let's stop this. I'm leaving. Don't worry about it. And the guy behind him jumped over him and he stabbed a finger in my eye. I go, guys, I don't want any trouble. And then he hit my other eye. And that's when I knocked him out. And then all hell broke loose because then 3 other bouncers came, was fighting 5 guys. And it's hard because you're dropping them, but they wake up while you're fighting the other guy, so you're constantly busy, And it's a scary moment, especially in the end, because I thought, this is going to go completely wrong because that guy was going after my eyes the whole time during that fight. I don't know what his obsession with eyes were, but that was it.
He didn't know who he was.
He knew who I was. That's why when they called me by my name, it should have been an alarm bell for me. I should have said right there, you know what, let's not go in here. Because I felt weird. Why would he say that? Hey, boss, you're going to tone down tonight. Why wouldn't I?
So he had an axe to grind, obviously.
Listen, they called them the Mafia Bouncers, the Yugoslavian mob. They're very famous. The whole Sweden, Stockholm people love me. I mean, finally a guy stepped up. They put people in prisons, for 4 years, famous people, for things they didn't do. One of those guys actually went on a TV show in Sweden. He was crying because he put a famous actress, a woman, for 4 years in jail for something she didn't do. And he was ordered by his boss to do that. And that was the same thing with me. It was just bad people. There was no escaping from me. I was just very fortunate that they, I had some people who talked to them, and so they pulled their charges back, because otherwise I would have been there 6 to 9 months, because I knocked out an officer. I didn't know that one of these guys was a police officer. Well, if he's attacking me, you're going to get the same treatment, right? It's not like I'm gonna wait. So it was very scary, but thankfully we got out of it.
Wow. Well, next time Bas invites you for a night out on the town, be very, very careful. And it looks like we will not be able to get IKEA to sponsor this episode.
I don't think so either. But you have to say, I was a very wanted bouncer, and the reason they wanted me as a bouncer is because I never fought. From the 10 situations, there may be one time, because I'm very good with people. So, with me, normally, it's very hard to pick a fight with me, even after stabbing my eye.
I was going to say, most people, I feel like after you gouge me in one eye, I'm ready to fight. You said, whoa, I'm going to take one other, and so that's it. 2 eye gouges. 2 eye gouges. And that was your line. Because
then the next thing is, it's going to be the groin. It's going to, they're going to step it up from there. This is not going to stop. So, don't worry. It will be safe with me.
Well, man, that's what a way.
What a way to start an interview.
I feel so helpless around you, Bas.